Hey guys, so how's your Sunday rolling? So, today I was going to prepare some brown rice and some chole for the lunch today. And I thought I'll share this recipe as well with you all. So, this is a very quick, this is my recipe, which is very quick. And, the choles always come out so delicious. So, for this, I had soaked in some choles, that is the chickpeas, and this was soaked overnight. You can store, even soak it for 7-8 hours, so that will also be good. And if you want a better taste, always use the choles which are smaller in size. Okay, since I do not have them, I am going to use this only. Just see the size of the chole, these are quite big, but you need to use the smaller ones, so that will give you a better taste. Alright, so did you all know that choles did not originate in India? I was thinking it's a staple of India, but no, it had originated in Mesopotamia or somewhere in the Arabian deserts, and then it came to India, and we have owned it so well. I mean, everyone is fond of choles, and especially the Punjab side. I mean, everyone dows for those Amritsari chole. And yes, I'm going to try one more attempt for the Amritsari Pindi Chole as well. Today's is the very simple chole recipe which you can consume with your rotis, the brown rice or the regular rice, the Zeera rice, anything. So this is a go-to lunch which I'm going to pick. So let's see what I'm going to do next. So alright, the very first step of my chole preparation would be the oil. I've taken some generous amount of olive oil and let this oil heat up. So alright, after your oil is all done, for the next process, I'm just going to add in some Zeera and some chopped green chilies. I've just cut them roughly. You just need to add this and let this crackle up. Even you can add those akka garam masalas also, but since my husband doesn't prefer, I'm not going to put them. You can always add that. So now, if you would have been following my cooking videos, so you would have noticed that I put my lal mirch powder, that's the Kashmiri lal mirch powder, in the oil itself, just for the color, okay? Because once you put this in the oil itself, the color of the dish comes out very nice. So that's why, okay? So I'll just let this, cook a bit more, and after that, I'm going to add in some chopped onions. You can always, form a paste also, but I'm going to put in chopped onions. Alright, so the next thing which goes in the cooker is your onions. I had roughly chopped in around 4 medium-sized onions. Now this goes, so here goes in all the onion. So you need to, fry all the things together till the time the onions become little pinkish in color or little translucent. Onions are little prepared now. So now I'm going to add in some ginger and garlic paste to this. So near about to 1.5 teaspoon will do good for this. So I'm going to add in the ginger and the garlic. This is the ginger and the garlic paste. This goes in here, and that's it. Now just fry this two also together. Right, so we see that our the onions and the ginger and the garlic are little fried together. So now I'm going to add in some tomato puree. I just pureed them. And if you want, you can always, make a paste of the tomatoes, or you can always grate the tomatoes. Any ways you can put. So here goes in some tomato purees. So now you need to fry these all together. So, now you can see that, the oil has started oozing out from the surfaces of all those masalas. Now is the time when I'm going to add in some dry masalas. So here I'm at the dry masalas. I have some chole masale, some red chili powder, and some dhania powder. So all this goes in this, and now I'm going to add in my choles. Now the choles, I don't prefer them boiled, okay? So I'm going to put in the regular choles in it, the ones which I had soaked, and then once I'll fry these all together. Then I'm going to whistle it for around 5 to 6 whistles. So I'm not going to use boiled cholas. After adding in all the dry masalas, I'm going to pour in all my choles as well at the same time. So I'll let them all fry together. Now after adding in the chole along with the masalas, I'm going to pour in some salt. Salt should always be as per your taste. Now I'm going to let it all fry together. So now you can see some oil has started oozing out as well. So at this point of time, I'm going to add in the water for the gravy. So this also you can add in as per your preference. So that's it. After adding in the water, I'm going to add in a dash of garam masala, and I'm going to pressure cook this for around to say 4-5 whistles, because I've added the soaked chickpeas only. I've not boiled them, so that will take a little longer. So around 4 to 5 I think whistles would do good enough. So alright, this is how we've packed a cooker. Just put it to whistle for 4 to 5 whistle, and this is how the choles would come out. Just serve it with some onion rings and garnish it with some corianders. And do try the recipe and let me know your comments below. So bye for now.